Well, let's hang out with everybody else.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. We're just having a bit of a laugh here because I was late, and Shug just reminded me. I thought we were just having a chat, but here I are. Let's bring the guys in straight away.
Yeah, Wayne was late for a change, not me.
That's it. That's all I'm done. So obviously we've got JP, we've got Shug, and we've got Andrew, and we've got me as well.
Cheers.
Let's YouTube chat back up. That's better. Pop them guys in the background. And what we're doing tonight? Well, tonight I've got a piece of sycamore on the lathe, which is, I think it's about 3 inches deep. Yep, 3 by around about 9.5 diameter. And what I'm doing tonight, Andy Clooney from Dremel put a request into the Facebook page that I belong to, wanting a plain, simple bowl, so you can do some pyrography on it for something for Christmas. So that's what I'm going to do. It'll get sanded, obviously with Klingspor abrasives, and I'm going to be using the 2-inch pads tonight, which you can get from Mark Beckett, the gentleman turner, but I'll talk a little bit more about that a bit later on. So it'll get sanded and probably burnished with the orange Webrax pad, and that's basically as far as I'm going. So I don't know if this is going to be a really short one tonight or not.
Straight off the bat, Wayne, we do have a question. And Rex B is asking, what are your top 5 pieces of wood to turn? Thank you.
Right, top 5. If I'm colouring, definitely sycamore. I do love elm and elm burr. Yew, laburnum, and ash.
I like you as well, Wayne.
Thank you, mate. You're all hot.
He's not brown nosing again, is he? Oh my word!
Oh, shut up and read the chat, Shug.
Right, let's have a look, shall we? There it is. Look. Right. Let's have a look. Well, obviously we've got AGK here. You've seen and heard that man himself. We've also got Alan Gibb, Andy the Valley Woodturner, Brian at Heart Woodturning, Quint at Wood Dancers, Colin Izzard. So good they named it twice. It's Carney. Is he gonna? Isn't he? Is he? No. Okay, right.
Oh, next the means.
Just in case, I didn't know.
Johnny, you cheeky girl.
There he is. There we go. We've got Door 60. Doug Miller at Woodspun Round. Douglas Mungham. Fred Gilliver. We've got G Parr. Ian Leach. James Crawford. The real, genuine, bona fide Jennifer's Craft and Creations. We've also got Kelsey's Crafts. The irrepressible Rob at Klingspor Abrasives UK. Evening, Rob. We've got Auntie Paula Thompson.
Oh, hi, Paula.
How are you doing now?
Hello, Paula. Auntie Paula, should I say?
As you just saw earlier on, Rex B has asked a question. Good evening, Rex. We've got Todd at Glen Cove Woodwork. Scott at Hampton Wood Turnings. Obviously, Wayne's in. Wayne. JP's in. JP. Wivey Woodshed. Wurzel Alex the Wood Butcher. And we've probably got Laurie Sabiri in, so I better make sure I mention.
Yeah, make sure you get Laurie in just in case.
No, nobody needs to miss that one out. I'll get kicked. And as far as I can see on the participants list, that's all I got to say about that.
Now, I did say on Doug's Live on Tuesday that I was probably going to have a bit play with the hook tool tonight, but I have been practicing during the week and it's not going well, so...
Oh, dear.
Right, is that blank being bleached out?
A little bit.
Is that better?
That's
yeah,
better.
there you go.
That's pretty good. Andy the Valley Woodturner's in. He says, no potato this evening as she's working.
Oh, well.
And Mike at Dances with Aardvarks is here as well.
Hey,
So good
Mike.
evening, everybody.
And Brian says, yes, it was. So it was bleaching it out to everybody. So, yeah, good call.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on a minute. Just going to shut these cupboard doors. It's blocking out some of the other light.
Okay.
There's the habit of a lifetime change. Wayne, shut the doors, look. Shut
He
that
shut
door.
the doors.
Ruby Claire's in. She
Hello,
says,
Ruby.
Wayne. She says, Wayne, a hook tool works best on end grain. This bowl.
Oh, yes, I know it does, Ruby. But I've been watching some videos of some guys who actually use it on side grain, and some of the shavings they're producing is absolutely untrue. So I thought I'd give it a go. And I'm still giving it a go.
Is that on wet or dry wood, Wayne?
Very wet.
Yeah. Okay.
Susie Swiss Woodturner is in, and she says, hi, everybody. I'm on top
Hi,
of Mount
Susie.
Pilatus at 2,132 metres above sea level. At work, but on a break at the moment. Nice.
Excellent.
And Douglas Mungham says, question, Wayne. Oh, it's just scrolled up. Did you get that? I've lost it.
Did you get the YouTube video of the
There you
Russian
go.
tools?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Thank you, Douglas.
Rob's apologising to anybody he said he would send samples out to. He's had a few days off from work. That's fine. No panic.
Good for you, Rob. I hope you
Don't
enjoyed
worry.
the sunshine.
Enjoy it while you can, mate.
I've never seen so much laser in on my Facebook page.
Hey, that's the one.
He's been lasering it with laser beams.
With freaking laser beams.
Frickin' laser beams.
Look at that bird's nest.
Don't worry, Rob. Anyway, nobody will notice that you weren't there because I used your cling spore yesterday. So
Susie says, hi everybody, I'm
that.
on the top of Mount Pilatus at the moment, 2,132 metres above sea level at work, but I'm on a break at the moment. Don't you realise you can't go any higher?
Did you say that again? Oh, gosh darn it. Chisky's is in as well.
Hey up,
Chisky
Chisky.
Wood Creations. Hello, buddy.
Andrew gets sick of heights at the bloody on the thick carpet.
On the first stepstone run. You guys.
Hey, yeah, you guys.
Right, there's a little bit left there where that's the remnants of the bark, so I'm going to have to get rid of that.
The professor's in as well. Hello, buddy.
And I've still got a couple of flat
Yeah,
spots
pal.
here as well, so
I'm going to be in the chopper squad, Rob.
Chopper squad.
Chopper squad.
right, so what I'm doing here, I'm actually rubbing the bevel on just so I can pick up the cut. And all I'm going to do is turn my handle towards me and I can see the cut's just starting there. So that's it, just picked up the cut. So you don't get any step or ridge or anything. And I'll just follow that cut round.
Oh, look at those shavings. Those shavings are nice and clean.
Are they hot, Wayne?
No, they're not.
It's a nice clean cut, Jamie.
That's it, right off the edge. Right, oh, there's still a little bit there, but all the flat spots are gone. Right, I'll do a final finishing cut now. What I try to do when I'm doing a finishing cut is do a complete cut right from the start all the way around to the end. It's a bit difficult with this because I've got it turned back in on itself, so you sometimes can't get the tool rest the way that you want it. So I'm going to end up with a fair bit of overhang on this side of the bowl.
Ryan says, excellent, Wayne.
Right, let's pop that down like that. So yeah, I'll be okay here because it is a push cut I'm going to be using with a 1/4 inch gouge. I'll be okay all the way around here, but I will have a bit of an overhang here. So we'll see how it goes. And again, I'm just introducing the tool. Very, very light cut. So it's sort of angel hair that's coming off.
Albert Dawson says, what does everyone do with their shavings?
None.
I'll tell you when I'm
Just
finished.
It's just introducing the tool. Tool, meet wood. Wood, meet tool.
Tool, cutting wood. Very nicely. Look at that cut.
Right, so this is where the gouge is going to start hanging over the tool rest a little bit far. So you might hear a bit of vibration.
Rob said, damn it, Wayne, can you add a few tool marks? I need to sell some abrasives.
Always on the job, just like Jamie.
Yeah.
And there we are. That's what
Look at
you're
that.
after.
Sweet.
It's like them thin Chinese noodles.
Yeah. Or vermicelli.
Yeah.
That one. That's
Yeah,
the one.
that.
Mick Jews is in. Hello, Mick.
Hey, Mick.
Right, so tonight I'm going to be using the 2-inch sanding discs from Klingspor. Just change camera.
I think Brian was impressed with that as well,
Oh.
Wayne. He said, super demonstration of a finishing cut. Nice.
Cheers, Brian.
Creative.
So these are the 2-inch discs. These aren't the net ones that I usually use. Link at the top of the page is to Mark the Gentleman Turner Beckett's website, where you can buy the 2-inch. You can buy them in individual packs, 80, 120, 240, 320 and 400, or you can buy a variety pack. I think the individual packs are $4.99 per pack, and I think there's 50 per pack. And the variety pack is 10 of each grade, and they're $5.95, I think. So yeah, that's them. People in the States, as far as I can see, there are loads and loads of outlets in the States to buy Klingspor abrasives. I'm sure they actually have Klingspor stores, because Easy Wood Tools had a demonstrator. Yeah, Easy Wood Tools had a demonstrator at one a couple of weeks ago. But in the UK, they're few and far between. In fact, Mark is the only one who specialises in stuff for wood turners. And also, I believe in the near future, there are going to be new belts coming out that fit on the Pro Edge. These are ceramic. I've been given a couple of few from Rob to have a play with and experiment with, and they're absolutely excellent. They really are. What else was I going to talk about?
Shane's in.
Oh,
hello, Shane.
Hiya, Shane. The community T-shirt. I've got a link down in the description to Jamie's Teespring page, where he's got all these swag, he calls it, on there, or merch. So I've put the direct link to the community T-shirt, where you can buy that, and he's up at, what was it, 200 and
About 280 odd pound thereabouts.
around about
Sweet.
£280 at the moment. So that is going to somebody in the makers community. This is going to be running until next Friday. That's when it's going to be running to. And people have asked about donations as well. So what I've done, I've put a link into Jamie's PayPal page where you can make a donation there as well. I think that was about everything.
Yeah, all will be revealed on Saturday morning cartoons next Saturday. Who the person
Cartoons.
is and how much exactly we've raised.
Yeah,
Nice.
and it's not just the community T-shirt on
It's
Jamie's
everything
Teespring.
in my store.
It's any merch out of his store up until next Friday. Anything bought, the proceeds are going towards this particular person. Right, I'll change camera again now. You don't want to be watching my ugly mug.
Back to that finishing cut you did, Wayne. Ruben's
Oh,
quite
right.
impressed with that as well.
Oh, thanks, Ruby.
And Mike particularly likes Vermicelli, especially his Fourth Symphony.
And did you say
That's not-
Shane Hurst is in as well?
Yeah, I did. I went. And Woodworm Paul as well. Good evening, mate.
Now, like a lot of other people say, when you're actually sanding, the first grit is the most important because it's the first grit that takes off the tool marks. That was quickly over with 80. This is 120. I'm just going to be going to 240.
So Rob's saying, Wayne, there'll be 2 more distributors soon. One up north and one in the southeast.
Oh, very good.
Okay, that's what I'd like to hear.
Mm.
And Auntie Paula saying, looking forward to meeting some of you at Harrogate show.
Oh,
in
yeah,
November.
Paula's coming to Harrogate. I think on the Saturday, Paula's coming to Harrogate.
Do you think that's a good idea, Paula? You know, most of these lot are weirdos. Obviously, me not included. You know, I'm quite normal. I keep it classy.
Oh, you do not.
Stop blaming me.
It's always your fault.
Yeah, you stop blaming me. Doug Miller's apologising, Wayne. He said, sorry, Paula, I won't make it.
Mike is asking, how fast is Drilly RPM?
Oh, God. I've been waiting for somebody to ask that, and I've got absolutely no bloody idea.
Fast.
Let's have a look. 800 watt. About 3,000 revs.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, about 3,000 revs. It's a 800 watt drill, and it goes from 0, because it is variable speed, so it goes from 0 to 3,100, and I usually have it on full speed, which is why I don't tend to make a lot of passes when I'm sanding, because going at that speed, it does a hell of a job. I tend to have it on a fairly light touch, so it doesn't tend to heat up the wood, so I don't tend to get any heat checks or anything like that. And that's quite a good, well, it is a good finish, that, at 240. What I'm going to do now is just use this web racks. I could actually use some of the shavings that I've just taken off the bowl, but I'll use this Webrax pad. This is a 1200 Webrax pad, and this is just to get it burnished.
Nice.
Lionel's joined us. Good
Hello,
evening, Lionel.
And
How you
Auntie
doing?
Paula says, looks like she's going to fit in at Harrogate then.
Oh, probably. Quite probably. If you was nutty as a start, you'd be all right.
I think she's probably jerking, man.
You're jerking, man. Right, if you get bored and want to work it out, says Rob, the ideal speed for abrasives is 8 meters per second.
I don't know anyone that can run that fast.
No.
I
Well,
don't know.
Shook-
Going to say
Shook
stick a glass of rum or a Toblerone far enough in
Oh,
front
is
of me, and you'll see it.
Yeah, Toblerone will be there.
It's about the fastest you'll ever see me move.
I don't know. I'll show that to the camera because this is getting turned around now. But that's just with the burnishing. That's put a very nice shine on there. So as you can see, really nice shine that's got on.
Hey,
That's
yeah,
without any sand and sealer, without any waxes, Yorkshire grit or anything.
Rob's also saying, you can get the non-woven in 50mm Velcro discs as well. We didn't, but
These are the non-woven ones, Rob. These ones. These are the non-woven ones, not the net ones. These are the solid, but they are Velcro backed.
Sweet.
Ah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Camera.
camera.
So I'm just going to face off the top of this.
You laughing at Paula's
Yeah.
comment?
Yeah, Wayne should really pronounce that,
Yeah,
because anybody else is going to absolutely murder it.
we'll butcher
What's
it.
that?
Paula's
Answer
comment.
Paula's comment.
Where is it? What she said?
She says, "Why? I'm joking."
Oh yeah, man, I'm joking. I'm joking, man.
I'm joking. Us Geordies didn't mess about.
Aye, us Geordies didn't mess about because we're mint, man.
Oh, crumbs.
McDonald's crumbs.
Nick Hughes, a Toblerone at 8 meters. Would we even see Shugs move? We'd need to watch it in slow motion. Yes, 1,000 frames per second. Martin at Woody's Creations is in. Hello, bud.
Hello, Martin.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Fred. He said if you remember Oisel toilet paper, you'd move a damn sight faster than that. Oh, yes, that's the shiny side up stuff.
Is that the toilet paper you used to pull out in single sheets?
That's the stuff you used to get at school, Wayne, that shiny
Yes.
stuff like Tracy.
I remember way back when, in the 70s, when I went to join the army, and I went to the army recruitment place in Newcastle, and went to the toilet, and that's what they had, but it had government property stamped on it.
Alan Gibbs got a question for Robert Klingsford. What is the best non or woven mate for the listeners? Mike's worked it out for you, Rob. He said drilly with a 2-inch disc at 3,000 RPM is 7.96 meters a second. A tad slow. Only a smidgen. Ward Wilson's joined us from that whole nother country.
Hello,
buddy.
Ward.
How you doing?
And so is Stephen the Wood Dude. Hello, mate. Uh-oh. Stand by your lemon oil. Vicky's in.
Hey, no lemon oil tonight, Vicky.
Whoops.
There it is.
Straighten that back off. Got a wee bit of a catch there. That was totally my fault.
Mike, I'm not even going to ask how you know that.
Shug, have you got that scarf yet from Lucy?
No. I'm not sure if she's going to Harrogate. I
Oh,
think that
right.
was the plan.
So I thought I saw you wearing it at work today.
Mm.
Oh. No need. No
Oh,
need.
That's absolutely perfect.
Right, I'm changing gouge here because I've got an undercut, or I'm going to have to do an undercut because of the shape of the bowl. And with this bevel shape, with the swept back grind, I can actually get in with the bevel to do the undercut rather than having to go in there with a scraper or anything.
Ben's in. He says he has ribs. Me too. If I didn't, I'd probably fall forward.
Okay.
Lungs might
A bit
hurt. I can't remember who it was, but someone put a comment on my sphere video saying that looks like the planet that's Ben came from.
Chiskies is a good one. I'm not going to read it out, but I suggest you read it mentally.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
That's what I
Check
said.
the wall
Just read it
thickness.
mentally.
What?
Terry Cox is in. Hello, Terry.
Hey, Terry.
He's in Margaritaville, or near it.
Oh, very nice.
He just died, did he?
Who?
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett.
Yep.
Is he the one for sitting on a tuffet?
You mean Little Miss Muffet's brother, don't you? I don't think so.
He sang Margaritaville.
Oh, right. Okay. Robert Klingspor has answered Alan Gibb by saying the non-woven / Scotch Bright. Normally people know 3 levels: coarse, medium, very fine. However, there are a lot more available. It ranges from white that has no abrasives up to heavy duty. Thank you for that, Rob.
The ones that I buy from Chestnut Products. They've got green, which is I think around about 240. The purple, which is around about 600. The orange, which is around about 1200, and the white, which is basically a polishing one. But you can also get a grey one, and that's at 1,000. The one that Martin Sabin Smith used to supply with his stuff when he still had the shop open, that was grey at 1,000 as well.
And Jennifer says it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It is indeed, Jennifer. And that's why I'm on the run.
Oh, that's what else I was going to show you. The Makers Auction run by Steve SK Crafts is coming up shortly. Now, I did a platter for the auction the other week, but then decided I wasn't going to put it into the auction because it had a crack right across the top of it. So I've been out in the workshop this afternoon, and this is the one that I'm going to be putting into the auction. It is a very good colour shift on this. Looking at it head on, it's very blues and purples. So what I've used on this is the black satin lacquer from Hampshire Sheen. I've used the violet iridescence from Joe Sonia's, and I used the poison chameleon pigments from Emma, and also the dragon chameleon flakes from Emma as well. And they're the ones that have produced the colour shift. So that one, I'll be sending photographs to Steve tomorrow. I can't remember, I'm sure Brian will know. I can't remember when the actual auction is, but I will get the photographs sent off to Steve tomorrow.
Mike's asking, what's the auction?
It's right. Sorry. Should have mentioned that. It's a charity auction that Steve does every year, like the way Jamie does the community T-shirt. Steve does an auction every year. First year it was Salvation Army that got the proceeds. Last year it was Dementia Awareness or Dementia UK that got the proceeds. This year it's the British Heart Foundation that are getting the proceeds. It does raise a fair amount of money, the auction does. Quite a few makers put pieces in to auction off, and then Steve has the auction usually on his Friday night show. But I think it's going to be sometime in October. There we are. Brian's just put it in. 27th of October it's going to be.
Mike, just in case you're not already, I'll just post in there. That's a link to Steve's channel. If you hop over there and have a sniff round, I'm sure it's mentioned on there. If it's not yet, it soon will be. So hop on over, mate. Rob's just saying about those non-wovens. He said the grey ones are silicon carbide and great for shiny finishes. Silicon carbide silicon carbide gives sharp scratches, so reflects more light to appear more shiny. Sorry, mate.
Oh, you're all right. He's also saying he's giving £800 of abrasive rolls.
Nice one, Rob. Is that into the auction?
Yeah.
Is it, Rob? Sweet.
I don't know why it happens, but every time he has the auction on, I keep on ending up with one of Mike Wall's pieces.
Does anybody know if he's doing a goblet this year? You'll end up with two of Mike Walt's pieces. You'll end up with two of Mike Walt's pieces, mate.
Unless he does two separate auctions.
Brian says, thanks for that, Rob. Much appreciated. And Rob says, yes, it's 5 rolls, 150 mil by 50 meters, 80 grit, 120, 240, 320, and 400.
Oh, sweet.
Well, that's going to last somebody until they die then.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Doug Miller's saying he sent his pictures to Steve last week. I'll give a preview of it on my live on Tuesday. Ben said, I think it's great that Jamie is shaving his beard off for charity. Is that correct then, Jamie?
No, Jamie's not.
How about no?
How about no?
Mind you saying that, after today's comment, I might.
I once did that. I once did that head shaving for the Tickle Pink Asda charity, Jamie. And I did plan to. Well, I say I did plan to. I did threaten to do it again. However, a friend of mine said, "No, don't shave your hair off because the last time I did that, it all came back grey." And I went, "Really?" No, I don't think I'm going to bother.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Alan
No.
wants to know who's got gas.
No, all electric here.
Yeah, all electric here as well.
We're a mixture of electricity and gas. However, there are a lot of fireworks going off in the background for some reason.
One thing about
said,
using the 2-inch discs is that you can get into the undercuts a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah, you can.
The professor said mine's gone grey without the shaving. Good point, Brian. I was just looking at that. There's 60 beautiful people watching and only 20 thumbs up. So by my reckoning, 39 of you have a fantastic choice. And a fantastic gratis choice as well, because it's completely free. Go on. Smash the thumbs up button.
Do it.
You know you want it.
Yeah.
Do it for Dumfries, sure.
Do it for Wayne.
Ward Wilson's asking at Klingspor Abrasives UK, will those ship to the US? Maybe the US will ship them to themselves because
Yeah, there's loads of places in the US for buying Klingspor. Loads of them.
They'll probably just arrange for a Klingspor branch in the US to do it. Oh no, he says at Ward, yes, I will pay to ship them. All right, okay.
All right. That's very good of you, Rob.
Wurzel said, mine's white. They call me Santa Claus's brother. Douglas started going grey at age 12.
I started going grey at 18.
And Fred said mine was white as a child and white as an old...
Now, I just went back with the abrasive there because I had left a small tool mark, which needed to be gotten rid of.
Did you borrow Andrew's tools then?
I heard that. I heard that.
Oh, gosh darn it.
Now you get the brush.
Did you see he didn't answer, Andrew? I reckon he did. Have you
Doing
checked?
what?
See
No,
what
right.
for that?
No. Little brushy.
Wabrax pad again. Give it a burnish.
Oh, yeah. Doug says he saw his first white hair at 15.
Was that during the winter?
I moan now when I look in the mirror and I go, must be these kids, these perishing kids, they're sending me grey.
I'm lucky I've not got one yet.
Yeah, but you're only 15.
I saw my first
You
grey
won.
hair when I was about 20. It was in a burger.
It was in one of those pre-packed.
Was it a McDonald's burger?
It was
It
in.
was in one of them pre-wrapped sandwiches.
Yeah, it was in one of them pre-packed sandwiches because somebody's paid to do that. I'm sure of it. Rob said he saw his the day after he got married.
Vicky says, I went grey in my 20s and my brother, no joke. Well,
Fred
in my
said the miracle
20s,
is Fred said the miracle is he's got more hair than his brothers.
Right, change camera. Here we are. And there we go. So that's the outside, as you can see. Not a bad shine on
Nice.
that, just from burnishing, and that's the inside, and it's got quite a nice shine on that
Yeah,
as well.
sure
So
has.
that should be all ready for doing some pyro on. That Andrew can do some pyro on. So I'll get that sent off to him during the week sometime. Just clean my glasses.
Ruby says to Doug, "Don't worry, Doug. You're still good looking." There you go. You can't fault that, Doug.
Oh, Doug.
Bring the guys back in.
There's a
There
new
we
name in
are.
the chat there I haven't seen before, Wayne. Walt Wybrew Woodworking. Says,
Yes, I
now
have. He's certainly made some comments on some of my stuff.
Well,
So welcome, Walt.
Hello, Walt.
Oh, it is an early one tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Early,
Oh, well.
early. Could have done 3 projects. Ben's asking, Rob, if I win, would you consider swapping the 400 for 40? No reason. A 40 grit gouge, is that what you're asking for, Ben?
Connie says, nice.
Very
Cheers,
nice.
Connie. And Douglas.
Yep, some good comments. Door 60. Hold on a minute. That's just shut up as soon as I said that. Nice one, Wayne. Mint Wayne. Yeah.
Doug as well, thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Ward said, I have an old ghost that lives in my bathroom. He keeps standing in front of me when I look in the mirror. No, Ward. No.
Oh, Ward.
Mick Jesus said, can everybody bring a lump of wood to Harrogate so we don't run out? I'll try and slow down, Mick.
Oh, gosh. You'll be
Actually,
fine.
Thanks, Ruby. Thanks, Paul.
actually.
And Alex as well, thank you. Susie. And Scott as well. Didn't even realise Scott was in. Evening, Scott. And Jennifer as well. Thanks to everybody for all the nice comments.
Douglas is
And
saying,
Fred.
Ben, I have house bricks for rough sanding.
Oh,
Yeah, Rob said, up to standard, we're now going to have a drink. Not a bad idea, Rob. Not a bad idea at all.
Yeah, see, Wayne, I anticipated you'd finish early. So did I.
oh did you? so you only had a 2?
Oh,
Rob saying he's got the feeling he's going to spend most of Harrogate clearing up shavings. Yeah, Rob. And Paula said, yeah, go on.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I taught him everything he knows. Lovely bowl. because how's it go, Paula? I've forgotten more than you'll ever know. That's what you got to say to him.
Yeah.
Right, I'll show the dish again, just to remind everybody.
Yeah, this is a beauty.
Let's pop these guys in the background just for a minute so I can show this. Oh, wrong one. That one.
That one. I want that one.
That one. So this is the dish that's going into the auction that Steve SK is going to be holding for British Heart Foundation on the 27th of October. So it's got lots of colour shifting here. Centrifugal. I did do one originally for the auction, but it had a big crack in it, so I didn't think that would be good enough for the auction, so I've done another one.
Ben's asking, what's with the lights? What, you're growing tomatoes? No, I'm showing off all the lovely gifts that people send me, and it's stunning. So it needed
Oh,
to
yeah,
be
no,
done.
we noticed that you haven't got the gonk up there.
Oh yeah,
Got
where's
the
the
what?
gonk? Gonk.
Oh, the gonk's in the hall. As soon as you come in through the door, you can't miss the gonk.
I want to say it was there.
Polly and Kaylee took a liking to it and nicked it. We still haven't made it a #1 hollower.
Well, true.
Oh,
him.
right. Ward's asking how big this is. It is 12.5 inches diameter by about 2 inches deep, Ward. The bowl I've just done is around about 9x3.
Oh, Susie says, now getting ready to drive the cogwheel train down the mountain full of guests. My first time driving it by night.
Ooh.
Oh.
Be safe.
You should film it, Susie. I bet that'd make a nice little video. That would.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Remember, Speedy's your friend.
Clackety clack, clackety clack. Ah!
Woo!
Oh,
Ward's saying he'll have to get one
Yeah.
to match the other one. You bid away, Ward. You bid away.
Not competitive there.
She'll be going round the mountain when she goes.
Right, I think.
She'll be going
I
round
think
the
we'll
mountain when she goes.
bring the guys back in again. I'm sitting here by
It's
myself.
not really your friend,
There we are.
Susie. You take it nice and steady. We'd like to see you again at some point.
There you go, Rob.
Oh,
Would you look
for
at
you.
that? Would you look at that? There's my cling store hat, Rob. Look.
he doesn't even want to wear it.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a minute. Sorry, Jamie. It's a bit hot.
There. That's just all those lights behind you.
Oh no, they're LED.
Yeah.
There's no. It's
There
because
are
I
no
had to
lights.
shut the door
There are
earlier
no
on.
lights. That's his halo.
That's his halo.
Yeah, that's my halo.
Halo.
Well done, Jamie. Well done. It's not always right, but in this case, he's right.
Well, maybe not, but there you go.
Anita said, and me. Oh no, sorry, she said
And
I
me.
have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one as well.
She won it in a giveaway. Andrew give it her.
Giveaway. Andrew.
She was like, and me.
Right,
And then
here we
he
go.
then he told
I'm
me he
gonna-
liked
I'm go-
orange. So I'm adding one of them.
I'm going to hit the button.
Hit the
Thanks
button.
everybody for coming in, and thanks to my earworms for keeping me up to date with what's been happening in the chat. And I will see you. Right, I haven't got a video out again tomorrow, but I should be back on Wednesday. I'm not promising, but I should be back on Wednesday. So I will see you all later. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.